Hey, are we live? Okay, I I kind of forgot I turned on the stream without any without any starting screen. But yeah, I guess we're getting right into it. So what we're gonna here, let me put my mic a little closer. I know that's loud. I'm so sorry. Okay, my mic's a little closer. Hopefully that sounds fine. But yeah, the title isn't as as scary as it might seem. But I do have a couple things I wanted to talk about. I wasn't I wasn't planning on the stream to start this quick because I was gonna check a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know if like my audio is okay or whatever. Hopefully it is. Here, can I just check like on my phone real quick? Okay, it sounds fine. It sounds fine. So, I'm not gonna be playing any games today or whatever. You know, I actually hit my mic. I'm sorry. But it's nothing serious, as the clickbaity title might sound. Sorry, my mouth is dry. I'm also not gonna be completing my Minecrafting today that I did. What, last month? Man, that was already last month. I will do that eventually. I'll get that done probably in the next stream. But I wanted to, just talk about some stuff, some updates. This is just like an impromptu. Is that? I've never used that word, but I think that's what that's called. This is like an impromptu stream where I just want to, speak about some things. Being, firstly, there's so many things actually. But I guess the whole reason that I did start this stream, I think my headphone wire is hitting the microphone and that's like causing a sound. I'm so sorry. But what caused me to actually start the stream today is I don't know how much I've said on the channel and, the community posts and stuff, but the Aqua Final Live, the Love Live that I wanted to go to, like, I was talking about it for like the past year almost, probably. And I did mention on a community post that I wasn't going to be going because I couldn't. It's the whole, if you don't know the whole like thing, is that they have their Japan loves lottery systems. In this case it's to prevent scalpers, but that also causes people that really want to go to not be able to go if they lose the lottery system to get the tickets. And I'm one of them. And that was for like the overseas fans. So that's when I was like, I won't be going on the community post. And I already like figured that I wouldn't be going. And then they opened up 2 more things. And it's like a whole thing. It's super complicated. I'm not gonna get into it. But I got to sign up for more applications, for more lotteries, for the tickets, and I lost all of them, which is actually insane. Like actually, 7 applications that I submitted, and all of them got rejected for some reason. And I sound like I'm all nonchalant or whatever about it, because that's, I guess, that's how I am. But by the way, hopefully sorry if my voice is like deeper than usual. Wow, I think it does sound a bit deeper, but I've been doing a lot of narrations for videos, so that's, my voice is dying. I think I say that same exact phrase every stream, but yeah, my voice sounds weird. But anyways, I know that I sound, all, what's the word, nonchalant, I guess. And that's kind of how I am, if you know anything about me. I don't know how much I've said about it on the channel, but online I've just been like a very monotone person. But I'll be real. Like I have you know, I'm actually still super upset about this. And the reason, I don't know, the whole timeline's getting mixed up, but yeah, today was the results of the final lottery, and I unfortunately lost all 4 of them, which is insane to me. But yeah, I am still very upset about that, and I will indeed go and cry some more, legitimately. But yeah, that's kind of the situation with the Love Live live, and I mentioned how I wasn't going to I probably wasn't even gonna watch the broadcast, the live stream, because I was just gonna be, you know, upset the whole time, thinking about how I could have been there. But you know, maybe I could, like, you know, watch, do a watch party with some friends or whatever, and maybe turn it into a stream, so I can turn it into content. But yeah, I'll probably do that, since now that I know I won't be going. But that also leads for another thing, is that the big video I'm working on, I mentioned it a couple times on Twitter, was that, by the way, I know I always get distracted in the middle of my sentences, but I gotta drink water. What was I saying? I forgot, oh no. Anyways, but, you know, the big video I was working on, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know how long this stream's gonna be, because, I'm just literally talking. I'm just yapping about stuff. But, you know, I just need some place to talk about it, and I'll talk about it on stream. But, yeah, the video I'm working on, I guess I don't know if I said it before, but I guess I can reveal that it is a Love Live related video, and it is a very big video. But the reason why I'm bringing that up is because is why I can't remember what I just got, like, my memory erased. What the hell was that? But what was it? What? Oh yeah, since I won't be going, or most likely won't be going, I'll get into that in a second, why I say most likely. I can have more time to work on the video, so that's nice. That is like an upside. But I honestly would have much rather, 1,000 times over, been there, experiencing the live, you know. You know, but it is what it is. I can't even say it is what it is, because it's really not okay. You know, I'm still insanely upset about it. But yeah, that brings me on to my next point, which is there's like a possible chance that I could still go, but it's like a very sorry if the tracking's weird, by the way. I don't know. I didn't set up anything before this. I don't even know if the BGM is loud or not. I know I checked earlier, but I didn't hear the BGM, but I heard my mic was fine. But anyways, yeah, there is still a way where I can, like, you know, buy a ticket off of someone, which I will try. But yeah, I don't know. Most likely, with my luck, with the 7 failed applications, I probably won't be going, which is unfortunate. You know, again, I've said how much this upsets me, and how much this sucks, really. What I'm hoping for is, so back in 2020, okay, this is gonna require some lore on Love Live if you don't know anything about it, which is that the first Love Live group, Muse, they disbanded in 2016, they had their final live that year, and then in 2020, which is 4 years later, they all came back to celebrate the 9th anniversary of Love Live. But that was Love Live Fest in 2020. It's really hot in my room, and I probably should turn on my fan. Anyways, what was it? Yeah, so that was like a big milestone, and they all came back for that, and they that's the only ever time Muse, all 9 of them got back together to, you know, perform together after their final live. And the thing with Aqua is they're not disbanding. They're not disbanding at all. It's just that it's really, really, really almost impossible that we'll ever see them, all 9 of them, together again performing. And you know, my Oshi in the group, the one that I think everyone knows about it at this point, Aika Kobayashi, she is the one that, at least publicly, in my perception of her, is that she loves Love Live, she loves Aqua, she wants to perform still, even after these 9 years, even if some of her groupmates, want to move on, it still looks like she wants to be there for them. And oh my god, I'm gonna get emotional talking about this, but that's good, right? And we'll continue seeing her in the same frequency that it's been going for the past 1, 2, 3 years. But ever since I became a fan recently, in 2023, I've always wanted to see them together. And people are gonna be like, oh, Aqua's not, or Love Live's not ending after Aqua. Yes, I understand that, right? But they are my favorite group. I don't really follow the other 2, 3, now 4 groups as much as Aqua, and it's just unfortunate the timing that I got into the franchise, and my whole age and my age and stuff, and I haven't been able to been in the position to be able to go all the way across the world to attend a concert. And now that I'm finally sort of in that position, it was all based on luck, and for some reason I had the worst luck in the world. I've been literally superstitious. This is another thing. I've been superstitious about this. It's like, I don't want to be lucky at all these following months until today, or until after today, because if I use up any luck, I'm not gonna have any luck for the application. And I don't know if I believe in supernatural stuff or whatever, but it's good to be superstitious just in case, I guess. I don't know, but where was I going with this? Anyways, yeah, okay. So after their final live, they're not going to be seen together, or they're not going to be performing together, all 9 of them again, just because maybe some members want to move on, or they're too busy, because when they got into Love Live, they were up and coming singers, actors, idols, whatever. But now Love Live's really gotten them opportunities. They're more busy now. They're doing their own solo stuff, and they can't all do that. But I mean, I could go on speculating and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. Especially after, if anyone knows Hollow Stars, I follow them a lot, and I'm drinking water. And when Vesper and Magni graduated, when they retired, everyone was speculating, and so was I. And I hate that. I hate speculating about why something is ending, why your favorite idols are retiring. And not just idols, but that's they're both idols in a sense. So that's what I'm going to compare it to. And, I don't want to do that with Aqua. I don't want to do that right now. I did a lot of that. No, I did a lot of crying or whatever back when the final, the final live was announced. But where was I going with this? I must be the worst just chatting streamer of all time. This is why I only stream games and not just chatting, because this is a train wreck. Anyways, so where was I going with this? I'm trying to backtrack to remember where what I was talking about, because I keep getting sidetracked. But yeah, I wanted to. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. After their disbandment, or after the final live, I'm not sure which one of, because I was gonna say this before, and this was like my main point. In Muse, there's some very obvious members of them that want to move on, and they don't, to me at least, is that they don't really want to have anything to do with the franchise anymore, because it has been a decade and stuff, right? Don't worry, man. Sometimes it's good to talk about what's on your mind. Yeah, thank you. That's kind of like why I went on the stream today, just to like, because I got a couple stuff to talk about, and updates with the channel too, which I'll get into in a minute. But yeah, back to, you know, obviously, to me, there's some members of Muse who don't really want to perform anymore, or be part of Love Live. But that same like role, that same like feeling from Aqua, I don't really get from any of the members. So I don't know if they're just like very good at hiding it, or they're just all like, yeah, we can perform, but we're just busy, and we're just super busy, and that's why we're doing the final live, as opposed to, yeah, I don't really want to be part of this anymore, and then so let's have the final live so we can have a proper send off, and I don't have to be part of this, you know, all that stuff. And so at least, as I said earlier, fortunately for me, my Oshi, at least to me, will be there for the foreseeable future, and will keep performing, which is lucky for me. But I don't know if I said this earlier, but I've wanted to see all 9 of them together as a fan of the group in the series, and you know, it just sucks that I can't do that. It just really does suck that that's not a possibility anymore because of essentially my bad luck. It sucks. It really sucks that the only chance that I get to see them together is their final live, or that I had to get to see them together is their final live. Because they were already still slowing down their activities, and essentially before their final live, by the way, they final live as in final live concert. I don't know if that's terminology people outside of the fan base understand. But what it is for like the past year, about I think all of 2024, they never had a concert with all 9 of them together. So essentially, it's just gonna keep going like that, where like 3 members, 4, 5 members are gonna perform together, but there's not gonna be like a big Aqua 7th live, Aqua 8th live. Man, my voice is really dying because I'm yapping a lot. Does the water pick up on the mic? Anyways. But yeah, so they have just, to be fair, they have just been going like that, and I'm assuming they're just gonna keep going like that after their final live. And they just want the final live to be a send-off. Yeah. So I know there's like a path of topics I wanted to talk about this, like mini subtopics, but I think that's essentially my thought on it. I know there's more, but let's move on to something that I forgot. Apparently, it's like that In and Out scene where where they like fall down that cliff and like what's his name, Bing Bong gets erased with all those memories. That's literally me right now, working 24/7 to erase all my memories while I'm talking during stream. But let me just take a moment to, you know, recuperate what I was talking about, or where I'm going next with this point. Yeah, so that's what it was. I don't know which of the members don't want to have anything to do with the franchise, if that's anyone there, or if it's just that they're too busy. Again, I said I'm not gonna speculate. I am doing a little bit. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm just yapping about some stuff, being a little sad about some stuff. It's a very impromptu stream. I'm currently talking about Love Live and the Love Live group Aqua and their final concert. And essentially, I guess I'll summarize it. They're having the final concert. I submitted. Hello. Wow, there's a lot of people listening to me yap today. Welcome to the stream. So what happened was they're having the final concert at the end of this month, and there was a lot of lotteries to get the tickets, because that's how Japan is, and I lost all 7 of them that I applied for, because, you know, I have terrible luck. And now I'm just talking about how Aqua, the group, is not really going to quit, per se, so I still do have a chance to see whoever I want live, probably. Just not all together. And that's what the final live is about. I'm re-saying a lot of things I did say before, just because I don't know how to move on to the next point, or what point I'm trying to move on to. Because I should have probably written it down on like a piece of paper, but it's just all coming from my brain. I'm just yapping a lot today. For any first time viewers to the stream, this is probably the worst introduction you could probably have to me, because I'm just, you know, being sad about some stuff. But yeah. What was it? I had like a solid point that I just completely forgot. Okay, we'll come back to this in a second. What else was I going to talk about today? I have nothing written down. Oh, this is bad. Okay, let me take a moment and just try to remember what I was trying to talk about. Do I like Hatsune Miku? I do, but okay. So funny. Oh, I just hit my table. Funny story. I did make a video talking about Hatsune Miku, and that's my most viewed video on my channel. And that's how like most people found my channel. But I actually don't know too much about her. The only things I do know about her is like the basic surface level stuff, and then all the stuff that I researched for that video. But yeah, I do like a lot of like the Miku stuff. I have like a lot of Miku like merch and stuff, just because of how you know, prevalent she is. Do I have a server, like a Discord server? Not for like publicly. No, I have like one with. If you're talking about Discord server, I have one with friends, but no, I don't have like a public one. I'm still trying to remember the point I was talking about, where after the final live, man, I'm like trying to figure out a math problem here. I can't remember what I was talking about. It'd be cool to have one for the channel and whatnot. Yeah, I think that it would be cool, but I feel like my channel would still be... Is there a bug in my room? I swear I just saw a mosquito fly past my vision. Anyways, yeah, I think it would be cool, although my channel is still too small for that, and, you know, I should build like a community first before doing that, because I've also heard, like horror stories about just Discord servers going wrong or whatever without proper moderation, or like it ruining people's career. I don't know. But yeah, eventually I might make a Discord server for the channel, and you know, that'd be fun. Maybe around, if I ever reach 15k subs or something, or like gain, or more people tune into the streams or whatever, right? I'm still trying to figure out the thing I was talking about, because I literally was about to say it and then it vanished out of my brain. Dude, I lucky want to excuse to stream GTA Online in a public VC tonight. All the servers you're in are dead at this hour. Yeah, I mean, you could always, you know, stream it on like Twitch or YouTube or whatever. Or there's also like big ones you can join. But I get what you mean. Like streaming to just like a couple group of, or a group of a couple friends would be fun. And yeah, I'm still caught up on what I was trying to say before, because I'm so terrible at talking, apparently. Okay, anyways, let's just move on to the next point, and then I'll come back to what I was saying earlier. So, next point, chapter 2 of this stream is I'm done with school for the time being, which means that I would have more time to make videos, but there's a lot of stuff that I gotta get figured out. I mentioned this on Twitter. There's a lot of stuff I gotta get figured out in my real life at the moment, so I have to sort that stuff all out after I finish the video I'm working on. So after I post the big video I'm working on, I will take a break for who knows how long. Hopefully not months, even though, you know, between my normal videos it is just months in between, which I mentioned this on Twitter again too, where in my recap video for last year, in like my goals, I said that I wanted to post 8 videos this year, and this year, not including the April Fool's video I did, I only posted 2, but that's because I'm working on a big video right now, so that's just, it's very time consuming, along with all the other stuff I gotta do in my life. But hopefully I can, you know, get those videos out, those magical 8 videos that I somewhat promised. You know, the year before that, in 2024, no, 2023, take all the time I need, life is complicated. Okay, thank you. You know, my hobby, what I spend most of my time doing is just like making videos, so I would like to get back to it as soon as I can, but it's just like some important stuff I have to get done. But back to the point of me not being able to go to Japan because of I can't go to the final live. I guess I have some more time to you know, do all that stuff, because I won't be in Japan. I was planning to be in Japan for about like 2 weeks, something like that, and just like, you know, visit and travel. But I guess since I probably won't be going to Japan, I guess I might have more time. but I don't know if it'll even seem like a break to the audience. Because is that water loud? My mouth is getting really dry because of how much I'm talking. But yeah, I don't know if it'll seem like a break to the audience, just because of how infrequently I upload. But yeah, going back to I'm gonna jump around a little bit because I just remembered. I don't know how much I talked about this earlier. I touched on it earlier, I think, but I don't remember, you know, going. I mean, what else am I saying? Yeah, okay, so I may be able. You need sleep? Is it late? Yeah, it's midnight for me. Feel free to go to bed, get some rest. You know, I think if you're in school, school's out, so you get lots of time. It was a fight. Man. I know, it's the same with me right now. I'm stumbling over all the things I'm saying. The thing I was saying, though, was I was gonna go on to like these random. It is really hot in my room. I was gonna go in to these random websites, not these random websites, but like these websites that sell like secondhand tickets, and see if I can potentially get a ticket. I preferred to get tickets for the second day, because that's like, people mentioned it, how it's like school is for nerds, too cool for school. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I prefer to get tickets for the second day because, yeah, school's out. Because their final performance is going to be on the second day, obviously, because they're going to perform on 2 days, and that's going to be the last performance on the second day. But I literally would drop all that flight money, hotel money, and whatever, just to go, like, for even like an obstructed view seat on the first day, because that's how much of a fan I am of this group. You know, like, obstructed view, by the way, is like basically you can't really see anything, and that's like the issue with oh my god, I think I talked about this during my last stream when I was playing Minecraft, but I just remembered the venue they were holding it at only had, here, let me search it up. How many seats does that venue have? Capacity 31,500. You watched my Miku video last night? You watched it multiple times? Oh, thank you for supporting. I really appreciate you watched it multiple times. That's crazy, honestly. But yeah, the venue that the concert is taking place at has only 31,500 seats, as opposed to something like Tokyo Dome. Tokyo Dome has where do I see that? Tokyo Dome has 55,000 seats. So I am a little, you know, pissed that they chose a venue where not as many people could go. And I'm especially pissed because I'm one of those people that can't go. Yeah. I still want to get back to the point of what I was gonna say after they were, like, after I was talking about the people, or the members of Aqua who probably don't want to be part of it. How? Oh, okay. Have you ever considered setting the BGM as Sneaky Snitch? Does this BGM sound like that? I don't know, I feel like I hear that all the time, so it would probably be annoying to listen to all the time. Yeah, okay, I wanted to get through a couple more things. Did I? I feel like whenever I end stream, I'm going to, like, get all the stuff I was gonna talk about. I can talk about this in another stream, if I remember anything else. But yeah, anyways, about the stuff I was gonna do after the big video. You know, I'm spending a lot of time. This is the longest video I've ever made. The script and the research for it was like 13 pages or something, and it's probably not gonna perform very well because I don't know how much of my audience right now even knows Love Live. Despite, you know, my two biggest videos are the Miku video and the Toho video. And, you know, that's like the Japanese meme anime-ish stuff, so I feel like it would do well. And I did do a Love Live video back in 2023. So yeah. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I just like making videos of what I like. I still wanna... Oh my god, I'm getting annoying. I still wanna remember what I was remembering, or what I was trying to remember. Forgive me if I just keep repeating the things, because that might help me remember. Yeah, okay. What I was gonna say also, you like Love Live, but you're not that deep into it? Yep. You know, actually that's surprising, because a lot of the Love Live fans that I see around are like, either they don't know, they've like heard of it and they don't know anything else about it, or they're just like super fans. That's surprising that there's some like Love Live fans that are just like casual. And then you have me here who's planning to spend thousands of dollars to go to their concert. But that's only because that's their final concert. Oh man, I'm still super upset, and I'm gonna try as hard as I can to go. Even my English is getting worse now because of how apparently hot it is. Wait, hang on, let me turn on the fan in my room. Okay, hopefully that doesn't pick up on the mic, but it is incredibly hot. And, you know, fun fact, it's not even summer. Summer starts at the end of June. You know what else is at the end of June? The Aqua Final Live that I can't go to. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm still I keep saying this. Invest in a damn AC. I think I do have an AC. It might be on, but it's still hot in here. Maybe the AC is on, because I swear it was on. But the fan's helping. Yeah, let me just try to remember. You know, let me just talk to some or talk about some other Love Live concert related stuff. Or not, was this the main point I was gonna talk about? I don't know, but Aqua as my favorite group, I'm sad about them leaving, right? Or not leaving. I guess I could talk about this all day. I could literally talk about them all day. Best stream you've been a part of in a while? You must not watch a bunch of streams, because this is probably the worst stream I've ever done. Actually, no. So I did this stream a while ago. It was probably a year ago, and it was so bad that it was so like, it was a terrible stream. It was so bad that I literally privated it. It was that bad. I mean, it was probably not like terrible to the people watching, but to me, it was absolutely egregious. You like to yap? Yeah, me too. Except I suck at speaking and remembering what I'm trying to say. as you can see right now, because I'm just drawing a... Did I private? Yeah. Can't be that bad. I mean, the concept was funny, but... Oh, the concept was funny, but... I think as it kept getting redundant. The stream was about which Love Live character could I beat in a fight. That was the whole concept of the stream. But it started off fine, but as it kept going, it just kept being the same thing. Is this character tall? Is this character strong? What does this character do in the anime? And then I kept doing that for every single character, so it was just like the same thing over and over again. So that's why I really hated that stream. I keep going back to like this crevice in my mind where I want to talk about how Aqua, the group, how they're not disbanding, but it just sucks that I'll never be able to see them all perform again together. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I see your chat messages, but I'm gonna forget if I read the chat messages. I was gonna say... Oh, I forgot. No! There's no way I actually forgot. It was just about to come out of my mouth, and then I actually just forgot. Oh my god. Worst streamer of all time. Oh, okay, yeah. So, I was talking about how Muse, the first group that disbanded, came back in the Love Live Fest from 2020. And that's the only ever time they came back. But Aqua, and that whole fest, that whole concert was for their 9th anniversary of the series, or the franchise. And Aqua, who supposedly, I mean, it's never impossible that we'll never see them all perform together again, but that's what they said, is that they most likely won't be performing together again. And we don't have really any like anniversaries or anything like that. I mean, the other day was actually the 15th anniversary of Love Live, but you know, past that, I mean, they didn't even do anything special for that, I don't think. But Aqua probably won't be able to come back for anything like that, for like how Muse did, for like some special anniversary, because there's not really one anytime soon. The only closest one is like the 9th, 19th, and 20th anniversary of the franchise, which is like half a decade away. I mean, well, to be fair, after Muse disbanded, they did wait about half a year for them to come back, or half a decade, sorry. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say, is that it's not really likely that we'll see them together again. Anyways, would have probably been better as a video though. You know, I used to do a lot of tier list videos before I did video essays, and they're kind of... You know, I guess you're right, but I prefer to do tier lists as streams, just because I don't gotta edit them, and it's kind of boring to edit tier list videos. Not gonna lie, you can be any of the Love Live characters. I mean, realistically, probably. But it's fun to think about, like, who's the hardest to fight. And also, I'm not a very strong person, to be honest. Do I fuck with Left 4 Dead? When I first got a PC, I did play that game a lot because my friend bought it for me and we played it together. But I haven't played in a long time. I just liked I mean, I was never like too into the game, but my friend really liked that game, so I always played with him. And my favorite part was just downloading random mods and getting like attacked by like weird things. That's the only thing I remember about playing. I wanna remember what I was going to talk about though. I guess to buy some time, I guess we can speculate a little bit, not unhealthy amount, is that who seems like they're kind of not wanting to be part of the Love Live, part of Aqua anymore, or Love Live. Because, you know, as I mentioned earlier, Icon, it's pretty obvious, at least that's how she appears to be, that she loves the franchise and she probably doesn't want it to end. Or doesn't want Aqua to end. So, again, as I said, as an Icon Oshi, it's very lucky that I will still be able to see her performing going forward. But it's just that, who out of them wouldn't want to, or is like too busy to cause the final live? I don't want to speculate on, you know, why the final live is happening, but it's just, it's very weird. No, is it weird? I don't know. I mean, they did go for like longer than Muse did. Unfortunately, they couldn't go for a decade. I mean, well, this year's their decade anniversary, and the final live's taking place literally on their anniversary. So I guess they did go for a decade. I feel like I was gonna say something else. And I've been saying that for the past 30 minutes. Anyways, I guess I'll talk about the other thing, is that I have like a list of video ideas that let me read some of them. I don't know if I should read them out loud, but I have like a bunch of video ideas. Maybe more than busy, the rest just wants to continue into a different career. I'm not... Yeah. I feel like that is the case. It's that they've been doing it for a long time. They've been doing it for a very long time. And... you know, it's... You know, I'm getting sad just thinking about how I could never, you know, attend their concert when they were all together, and I missed this last chance just because of my luck. But anyways, I talked about that earlier. I feel like they do just wanna you know, go into a different career. They've been idols for a long time. I think they're all in their 30s. Some of them might be like late 20s, but most of them are like early 30s, I think. So yeah, obviously they're not gonna be idols forever. I have like two members in my head, man, my voice is dying, in my head, of like, they possibly, I'm not gonna talk about it, that's very, I'm gonna keep that to myself. I don't have hate against any of the members, it's just that some of them strike me a certain way, not particularly negatively, but just like a certain way, and I'm not going to talk about it because I still love them all. Can you hear the word idol anymore? You only think of Miku. I mean, she is probably the biggest pop idol ever. Or, biggest Japanese pop idol ever. I think Michael Jackson would still beat Miku, probably. Who would have been in a fight, Michael Jackson or Miku? Whatever you said is wrong, because Michael Jackson's dead and Miku's not real. That's a stupid joke. I'm laughing at my own joke. This is a train wreck of a stream. I'm saying a lot, because if I just stay silent trying to think about what I'm trying to say, this is gonna be a terrible stream. She's real to you. I mean, there was a guy who married her, so you can follow his path, I suppose. I'm still trying to think of what I was going to talk about, because I feel like there was a huge thing, a huge point that I wanted to say, but it's just lost in my mind. Anyways, but just I looked at the credit card on my on my desk, and I'm just like, I will literally gamble to see if I'll get I'm getting scammed to buy a secondhand ticket, because that's how bad I want to go. I don't even know if the ticket will work, and I'm gonna gamble 20,000 yen, which is like 150 something dollars, and like another $2,000 plane ticket, hotel, transportation, and I'm gambling all of that just to see, and I don't even know if the ticket will work. Like that's how much I wanna go. But you know, man who married Hatsune Miku hologram says the relationship has gone cold. I think I watched that video. Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't want to be mean, but we kind of saw it coming. Okay, I need to stop saying this, but I'm still trying to credit card reveal at 10K. You know, this kinda has something to do with what you said, is that I've seen those those like streams where the chat buys random stuff with the card. Was it an article? I swear I saw a video with that title. But yeah, I would love to do like streams like that once you know, more viewers get come in. But you know, that's still like what, 2-3 years away. And in this current year I'm just yapping about not being able to remember what I'm saying. Maybe I did talk about what I was going to say, and I just did say it, and I thought I had something else to say, and I just didn't. Because I swear I would have been able to think of about it by now. Did I talk about my other stuff? Because I feel like I had a lot of stuff to talk about. I mentioned the final live and a bunch of stuff about it. I mentioned how I was gonna take a break. Not a long break. Probably not even a break that, you know, tells you that I'm gone, because, again, there's always been like a huge gap in between my videos. But hopefully I have more time to work on it. Is that my room? No, it's not. So the story behind the background is, if you know anything about, I don't know if I mentioned it, but So what was it? I'm really into like the late 2000s, mid 2000s, early 2000s, just any 2000s anime stuff, and I love the look of like these rooms, and I started using Pinterest because I wanted to find more stuff like this, and I would love for my room to look like this, but unfortunately, this is not my room. Can you add me on Discord? I would have to get back to you on that one because I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure what the idea of talking to viewers one-on-one. But I'm always down to make friends. Like, you guys are like temporarily my friends right now for just talking to me, and I appreciate you guys for, you know, like coming and chatting and stuff. It always, I don't know if streamers will ever say this, but especially small streamers, is that it always makes people's day and the entire stream when even a single chat comes in, because it's very, I would say, rewarding, unless people are streaming for money. But to me, I'm just streaming just to, you know, stream, and it's very fun to have people listen to me yap and then respond. But yeah, that's getting into like the meta. But yeah, I did mention Love Live, my break. What else was I going to mention? The video, the big video, I was talking about that. I'm almost done. I will have more time, fortunately and unfortunately, because I can't be going to Japan for the concert, but I will have more time to work on the video. Maybe when I open a Discord server, I can organize game nights. Yeah, that... If I ever do make a Discord server, I will do that. I'll remember that. Cause, I mean, well, that's still like probably 2 years from now. So you guys will probably forget about me by then. But if you guys are still there when there's more people here, then I will. I'll keep this promise to you. If I have, you know, time to do all that stuff, that is, because I'm even right now just making videos as a hobby is very time consuming. But yeah, I will do that. If you're still here in 2-3 years, I'll do it in your honor. It sounds like you're dead, but I'll do it because you said so. I was talking about my other videos, wasn't I? I have so many ideas, but so little time to do it, or to do the make the videos, that is. There's also some stream ideas I want to do, but the thing with streaming, right, is that the streaming isn't... I think I would rather be working on videos, making progress on videos I'm working on, than streaming. And that's not because I don't like streaming or whatever, it's just that, you know, I could be making videos, and I only really stream when I'm like done with something. Cause today I finished some narration for some stuff, so in celebration for that, I'm streaming. But also, I did also mention how I'm only streaming because I was incredibly depressed when I found out that I didn't have any, or all my applications to the concert were lost, which I still can't believe, by the way. We had the overseas application, which was like a 30% win rate, which is insane. And yeah, obviously I lost that one. And then the next one, oh my god, I have to talk about that too. I'll talk about that in a second. The next one is you could apply for both days, and I had someone else do that for me because I was like still confused on how to do it. And both those lost, and then this last application lottery that opened up, I lost four applications somehow. So yeah, 7 in total were lost, which is insane to me. But before that, I didn't know that to apply to the lives, you needed this account on this website called E+, and then you needed a Japanese phone number and an address and all that stuff, and that's so convoluted. So I couldn't do the first 2 lotteries, even though I qualified for both of them, because the first one, you had to buy a CD to get a serial code to enter the lottery. And then the second one is that if you're part of Aqua Club, the membership or the fan club, which I am part of, but I again, the first 2, both of those, I never had that account for E+, because I didn't have a Japanese phone number. So I'm still pissed at myself for not trying harder to get an account, because it was kind of easy-ish once I did get an account, but that was for like the general lottery where anyone could enter, and I genuinely might have won the application if I just got an account earlier. You don't know how often I stream, but you can probably come every night. Well, unfortunately, I only stream apparently like once a month. I even made it a point in my yearly recap video that I wanted to stream at least once a month because of how little I streamed last year. Let me look actually right now how much I streamed last year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 streams, I think. So not very many. 9 streams in 1 year, which is not good. And this year, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, including this one, 5. So this is the 5th stream of the year. The next stream I will do is I have to finish my Minecraft game Let's Play that I did last stream, because I ended up never finishing that, even though the stream was called "This Stream Ends When I Beat Minecraft," and I never beat Minecraft and I ended the stream, so I'm a big fat liar. But I always do the seasonal anime look-throughs, where I look through all the synopsises of the upcoming anime of the season. And when is that upcoming, actually? I have to do summer. Live chart is the website I always go on. So probably later this month. Oh wait. Let me see when they're coming out, and then I can see. Okay, so I will be doing another stream soon, because I didn't know how close we were getting to the summer anime season. So maybe in a couple of days, I have no clue, I have no streaming schedule, and I apologize for that, for the people who do want to, you know, come to every stream. But I'm a very, you know, I never have time, so the next time I have time, as soon as I can, I will stream looking through the summer 2025 anime. I actually wasn't planning to stream this long today. Even though it's only an hour, I was only planning to like talk about some stuff for like 20 minutes. But I kept getting stuck on the thing that I wanted to say that I forgot, that I kept saying the entire stream. I will just keep talking about Aqua though, just cause, you know. I mean, what is there to say that I haven't said already? I think the last thing I want to say about them is that I just do hope that I will get to see them live. Even if it's not all together, I do hope to see them all live at some point in my life. Fun fact, actually, Icon Mayoshi, I did see her live, not Love Live related, really, but I saw her live at a con, which I did a vlog at on my other channel, which that's the only video on my other channel. Cause oh my god, I'm stuttering a lot. That's bad. I can talk about this. So I have what? Oh my god. I traveled. Human emotion is very interesting, especially right now, because I'm very emotional about about Love Live. But what was it? Last year during the summer when I traveled to a couple countries, I filmed a lot of vlogs that I wanted to put on that channel, and I never got around to editing it and uploading it because I just never had time. I was working on like videos and stuff. I think as soon as I came back home, I was working on the Toho video. I think, or maybe my time's messed up, but I think that's it. But yeah, I still need to get those vlogs out. I literally during my recap video, I said I wanted to get that done by June. It's June now. I had half a year to do it, and I didn't do it at all. So eventually I'll do it. I also did another like random thing with my friend that I recorded, and also I was gonna vlog all the stuff that I was gonna do in Japan when I went to the live, except surprise surprise, not going to the live. So that's very unfortunate. If I ever get big and do a PO Box video, you're sending me a leak. You know, I mean, would they let you do that if it's like perishable food? I'm waiting for that though. If I ever do get big, and I get a PO Box, I will be waiting for a leak, even if it's like sitting out in a box for a long time and it's like rotten, because I think vegetables don't last very long in hot weather. I'm just like, did I talk about everything that I wanted to talk about today? I'm feeling a little bit better because I appreciate you guys for coming and just chatting. I'm still very, very sad that I can't go, but I'm feeling a little better because it's fun just talking on stream like this. Let me do one last. I might end stream soon, but let me do one last think of if there's anything I'm missing about Aqua that I wanted to talk about. I'm concentrating. I can't think of anything. Well, I think that's where we're gonna call it. But yeah, thanks for watching and chatting. I really appreciate it. If I ever do remember anything that I was going to say after stream, which I probably will, I'll talk about it next stream. But yeah, anyways, thank you for everyone who came out and just chatted with me. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end stream. Hopefully I can stream again soon. Love you too. Thank you. Oh, that's very nice. I don't think I've ever gotten a message that nice. That sounds depressing, but okay, this is that. Anyways, I'll see you guys. Bye bye. I switched to the wrong scene. I was switching all to the wrong scenes. But yeah, thank you all for coming again. I hope to see you guys soon in another future stream. This is my real goodbye. Bye bye. I'll see you guys.